no, you bet. Oh, Lordy. Coach Shelton Harrison, there'll never be no comparison. You're live on the show. Sit back and have a listen. All right. LDBC, this is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. You're live on the Coach Shelton Harrison Combat Sports Show live. Okay, guys. You know what? Let me go ahead and get into this video. Okay, shout out to my brothers at the Lions Den boxing community, ldbcsports.com. Shout out to all the brothers, okay? Definitely, you know, we got some collabs coming. H Money, I hadn't forgot about you, man. We're going to get this in, okay? All right, let's go ahead and get to this video. So, okay, everybody knows now that Megan Anderson, we know that she don't want to fight Cris Cyborg. Okay, whatever you guys think about it, this looks like a duck, okay? It completely looks like a duck. But let me talk, you know, to you guys about all the double standards. See, I specifically remember, you know, definitely when I was giving Germaine de Randamie at work. Oh, I was giving her at work, and Germaine, I'm sure she's still mad at me to today. That's fine. But I gave her serious work on this channel because she gave up that belt because she didn't want to fight Cyborg. Call it as you may, but that was a duck. Same situation, except for Megan Anderson didn't have a belt to give up. Megan Anderson, the fight was already ready. And, you know, I'm sorry. I call it how I think I see it. And I think she's ducking Cris Cyborg. But see, you guys were all congratulatory. Oh, yeah, Coach, man, that's a good video, man. Yeah, way to tell it like it is, Coach. That's when I was criticizing Germaine de Randamie. Oh, but let me criticize Megan Anderson. All the races now. All of y'all come in. Every last one of y'all came. Just like I predicted that you would. Oh yeah, see, it's okay for me to criticize the black woman, okay? And, you know, yeah, Germaine is mixed, but, you know, with her features, she actually looks more black than she does any other race. It's okay for me to criticize the black woman, or, you know, it's okay for me to criticize the Hispanic. It's okay for me to criticize the Brazilian. But as soon as I criticize the Caucasian, oh, okay, now it's a problem. Now I get death threats because of an opinion. See, what you racist dudes, here's the thing. You guys can't control me. You can't control me. I'm not an area. I ain't no damn area Hawani. I don't do this for a check. I do this because I like putting videos up. See, either you gonna live with it. So I think some of you guys are threatened by this little 4,000 sub channel. Are you serious? Y'all threatened? My words are that powerful? It must be. And I must be speaking some serious truth. She don't want no parts of Cyborg. Y'all gonna have to deal with that. And you gonna have to keep taking this L. See, one thing I know, you know, one thing I know about a race is that you guys are predictable. You're very predictable. And your thought patterns are the same. See, you're not going to come in here and congratulate me, first of all, for calling it out for Germaine, and then I call it out for Megan. That's a hell no. If somebody doing something suspect, no matter if I like them or not, they get called out. If somebody, I mean, I've called everybody out that I thought they did something suspect. Don't come here, yeah, but what about Valentina? Valentina ain't done nothing that I think is very suspect. Sorry, that ain't me. But if Valentina should defeat Amanda Nunes and then she start, you know, holding on to that belt and not fighting the top contenders, then I'll say something. But that's how it works on this channel. That's how it works. When you do some old stupid stuff, I'm gonna call it out. That's just how it is. You guys know, y'all know this girl ain't want to fight no Cris Cyborg, and I've been telling y'all this for months at a time. Y'all know she didn't. Y'all know Holly Holm didn't want to fight Cris Cyborg. They don't want to fight. Then I'm finna tell y'all, here go the conspiracy. This is what's gonna happen, and you better believe that this is gonna happen just like I'm saying it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen just like I'm saying it's gonna happen. Cris Cyborg gonna fight Tonya Evinger. Get this fight out. Get this fight from up under her. Okay. See, Tonya Evinger, you know, it pissed me off because she been trying to get into the UFC, man, for so long. And to me, she's one of the pioneers. She's 19-5, and you know what? And she's been working her way up. Tonya Evinger, whether you like her or hate her, she's been working her way up the damn ladder. This girl been taking a lot of garbage fights in a couple of garbage organizations. And, okay, then you get the UFC, and they came there, oh, with Tonya. Hey, I want to call you up. We need a favor. And this is what this is. This is a favor to the UFC. And in exchange for that favor, you know, they probably may give Tonya a good compensation, and they might let her into the UFC. But see, no matter what Tonya Evinger do, and I'm going to be honest with y'all, I don't think she'll ever get a title shot. I really don't. I don't care how much she wins. I don't think they're ever going to push her. And it feels bad. It feels bad because this woman who's gave so much of her life to MMA, it's a sacrifice. And unfortunately, only Tanya is going to believe in herself. Because if she gets through Cyborg in one piece, she's going to bantamweight, and that bantamweight roster is full of killers. How much opportunity do you think she really going to get? I don't think she's going to get a whole lot. Okay, I just don't. The girls like Holly Holm and Megan Anderson and Ronda Rousey, they're going to get all the opportunities because they got the look that the UFC likes. Folks, I'm just keeping it real. I'm keeping it 100. They're going to get those opportunities. They're going to be promoted up that ladder. I mean, can you imagine? Look at Holly Holm. She ranked number 2 according to the UFC, or according to people who vote. She's ranked number 2. So literally, she's in line to get a title shot between the winner of Nunes and Shevchenko. I already know if Shevchenko win, they're not going to give Nunes a rematch. They're going to put Holly Holm in there. You heard Coach Radamas say it first. That's what's going to happen. And I'm telling y'all, man, people say, Coach, it's not a conspiracy. Yeah, it is. Look, they're going to get Cyborg out. Cyborg will go in there and defeat Tanya Evinger. She'll go in there and defeat Tanya Evinger. And then guess what? Contract over. She ain't going to have no more fights. They're not going to enter any more fights. They're probably not going to renew a contract with Cyborg. For what? For what? Okay? When Cyborg leaves, they're going to build that division around Megan Anderson like I told y'all they would. And they're going to give Megan a whole roster of girls to run through. They're going to give her an entire roster. And Megan Anderson going to run through this roster. And then they're going to, hail her as the greatest thing ever. I knew something was funny, man. I knew it, and I kept telling y'all. I knew that the UFC, for some reason, did I think that they were going to destroy their prized product. Because Megan Anderson can make you some money. The girl can fight, and she can talk. I'm not taking nothing away from Megan's abilities. Megan can fight. And she can talk that trash, and she can get on the microphone. Megan Anderson is going to make you money. And the UFC, I think that they protected this investment. I think they protected this investment. I think that they're going to do it. So what did Megan do? She didn't want this fight, y'all. Guys, come on. I saw the handwriting on the wall with this a mile away. A mile away. I knew that this was going to go down. I didn't know that she was going to pull out this fight, but I knew that she did not want any part of Cyborg. She didn't want that work. None of these girls did. A lot of these women who can definitely be true featherweights, like Germaine de Randamie and Holly Holm, they got to squeeze into them weight class. And I done heard the stories of them having to stay in the sauna. Yes, oh yeah, oh, we know about that. I done heard the sauna stories about this too. That they got to stay in there and drain that extra water out because they're working so hard to make that bantamweight limit. Stop it. I already know. They blown up bantamweights. I got it. But we know that this is a double standard. We know that this is a double standard. We know that's what it is, okay? See, it's okay for Germaine, okay, for me to criticize Germaine, but it's not okay for me to criticize Megan and Holly. No, we can't have that. And then you take the fighters who will step up. Tanya Evinger, not afraid. She said, okay, I'm going to get into the UFC one way or another. And it sucks, man, that's the only way that she can get into the UFC. It sucks. Like Tanya Evinger been beating the bantamweights they put in front of her. For the most part, she's been doing a great job. But this is it. And whether you think her win or her crying about the belt is controversial, she still beat her. She beat the girl the second time around. She came back and avenged that loss, okay? She's been beating people that they put in front of her. Cindy Dandois is no nonsense. No, Cindy don't have all the technical attributes to do it. But, at least, she's got enough heart to willing to get in there. And then you got Leah Letson, the newcomer, said, listen, I love the fighter. Leah Letson point blank said, look, I'm a true 145 pounder, let me in there. And Leah Letson, all she do is knock people out. Why not Leah Letson? You see what I'm saying? The division was never meant for Cris Cyborg to thrive in. And if you can't see that now, there's something wrong with you. The division was never meant for Cyborg. It was never meant for her to thrive. It wasn't. You can say they built the division. No, they built that division because they had hopes of some of these other young fighters coming up in that division and growing it out. I don't think they get rid of this division. Matter of fact, they're going to put more girls in. I think Leah Letson, they're going to bring her over. I think, Megan, they're going to build it around her. I think they're going to be some other Invicta fighters and a couple of Bellator fighters that they're going to try to move over to here. I think that's what they're going to try to do. And I think Cyborg is going to be out. And then, Cyborg will get picked up by some other promotional company. Okay, this is what's going to happen. We all know that this is going to happen. We know the double standards. And then you people wonder why. Well, why you talk about so much Brazilians? Why you talk? Well, because I get it. Coach, why you always supporting black fighters? Well, I'm black. I mean, do y'all people understand this? I'm a black person. I'm from America. I grew up in a neighborhood that was, I mean, I'm sorry. Am I racist? No. How could I be racist? It's kind of crazy. How could I be racist? Racist for what? But Valentina, my favorite fighter. Good grief, man. That's my favorite fighter. How can I be? I'm a huge Alexa Grasso fan. God almighty. I'm a Tanya Amateur fan. I'm a fan of Megan Anderson. I'm just calling it what I call it. I'm a fan of Germaine de Randamie. But I still got to call it the way I call it. Sorry. I like Leah Lesson. I like Leah Lesson because Leah can knock your ass out. But I'll tell you something. Let me get this. Any of you want to see that no love list? Let me know. Germaine de Randamie, unfortunately, you know what? You know why it's okay for me to criticize Germaine? Because she's on a no love list. It's okay for me to criticize Germaine because she's on a no love list. That's cool. But I told y'all this gonna happen. Get ready. Get ready. Because Cyborg, when you read the article or when you read the news report that that Cris Cyborg contract has not been renewed, okay, I'm gonna say I told you so. Then will it really be a conspiracy theory? This is your boy Coach Shelton Harrison. I'm done. What are you waiting on? Subscribe to the best women's MMA platform on YouTube.